went Christmas shopping and we went home. My son went upstairs, I went to the toilet, and my son came into the toilet and he says, he's in the bedroom. He's sitting on the floor behind the door. I thought, what am I going to do? And he turned around and he says, I always told you I'd come and get you.
Because he was kind. You think them kind on and he'd say, buy me anything, give me anything. You think that he used to say he loved me to bits, but the love was nasty love, to be fair. It weren't nice love. If he loved me, he wouldn't have hit me. That's not love, that's being cruel.
The groom, you don't know, they're like the Mr. Nice Guy and then they ain't. You blame yourself really, don't you? But when you get out of it, you know it's not your fault to blame.
He hit me with a hammer, breaking all my toes. He picked a crowbar up and smashed it into my face and my head. And he put me up in a lock-up garage. I thought, this is it.
I met my husband when I was 17 at Glastonbury. I think I'd been with him about 4 years and little things started happening. All his t-shirts had to be folded in line, and he looked in the wardrobe and he says, that shirt's not hanging up right. So he took it out of the wardrobe and he just looked at it on the floor. He said, you'll have to wash that tomorrow. Then he got up the next day and it was fine, like nothing had happened. And then it got that he changed all my clothes. I couldn't wear what I used to wear. And then he'd be fine for weeks. And then on this particular night, he says to me, he says, you haven't bloody done the gardening. It was always housework, you hadn't done the gardening. And I says, oh, whatever, like. And he says, don't talk to me like that. And that's when he kicked me in the mouth and he'd got these steel toe-cap boots on. And they broke all my teeth, literally all at the front.
My mum decided to leave my dad because he basically hit me that day. My world just blew apart. Everything I knew, my friends, my family life, everything gone. When we went into the women's refuge, my mum, every night I could hear my mum cry, and I knew it was for my dad. Because I know that she still loves my dad, even though he's done all these horrible things.
My son says, I've got something to tell you, Mum. He says, well, my sister told me that Dad had been hurting her. And that's something else that I have to live with, knowing that he was doing that to her and I didn't know, so I couldn't protect her. I didn't know about it. And so I've got to live with that as well.
I had a really bad relationship with my dad from the start anyway. I wasn't allowed to see anyone or talk to anyone. And the only time I was allowed to go out was probably when I was working, in which case I was dropped to work and picked up. And then they wanted the wages off me as well.
I'm from India. My husband, when I came here, he started hating and kicking and swearing. He knows I got nobody here. He knows I can't go anywhere because I don't know anybody, because I got no friend.
He just flipped out. I don't want to talk about that because it just makes me upset. Actually, he tied my hands up and my feet and made me take my clothes off, and he poured boiling water over my head and my stomach. and like down there as well. He left me for a couple of hours and then he came back. Told me that it was my own fault and I deserved it.
Though I ate with him, you know what I mean? I had been with him now for nearly 2 years. He's still trying to get me on Facebook and asking family where I am. And
if I made a friend, he didn't like it. I wanted to help out financially, but he said no. He wondered why and went to the doctors and asked for depression tablets. I just wanted to make friends with people. We decided enough was enough. We packed our bags, we went into a refuge. I feel a lot better with myself now. I'm glad to say I'm in work. And I really enjoy it most of the time. And so far that's my story.
Strip back my layers and make me new with pain for thinking I have gained this hardness from you, and you did unclasp my hands and move my fingers with yours. Feel nothing as you lay your head.